What's up, everybody? This is your host, NiLiiX, and welcome to episode 0 of the Dingleberry Boys podcast. I am here today with my co-host, Elias Sherif. Elias?
Yeah.
That was a very delayed reaction. But, yeah, we're pretty much going to wing it today. This episode probably won't be as long as, like, what the episodes may be when we start uploading more frequently and stuff, but yeah, this is pretty much how it's going to be. And well, how's your day been going, Elias?
It's pretty good. Just went to my first day of high school. It was lit. You know what I'm saying?
And you went to like a new school that just got finished built, right? Like it
Yeah,
just
like it
finished getting
literally.
built a while
Yeah,
ago.
it got finished off. It got finished off. It was like I was like one of the first students to ever like enter the actual building.
It's nice. It's really
It was,
nice.
yeah, it's nice.
So, are your teachers good? Like,
Alright,
how's the lunch?
Lunch is pretty good. All right, I was able to make a friend, so I can stay over with them.
Okay, nice. I don't have lunch with any of my friends, and none of my classes have friends in them, which kind of sucks. But
Same, man.
the teachers are the teachers that I got are pretty good, at least I think so far. I haven't met my teachers for B days because there's different periods that you go to on certain days,
Yeah,
So I haven't met all my teachers.
Yeah, for me also on B days, I have met my teachers on my B days too. So basically just my A days, but my A day teachers are lit though.
Oh, nice.
So yeah.
So, did you have to go to an orientation, like
Actually,
before
yeah,
school started?
I did, but I didn't go. I forgot.
Really?
So I was literally lost. Like I did not know my schedule was. I didn't know what I was gonna do. Like I'm like, what the fuck do I do?
So basically, your first day of school was practically confusion because you completely missed
Yeah.
orientation.
Confusion. I missed orientation. I went to the office. They, pulled me up and gave me my schedule, and the next day I started off my day like that.
At least that's good. Do you use Student View?
Yeah, I use Student View.
Yeah, because I was using that to figure out where I had to go. I had just went in a complete circle a few times trying to find my first class because I'd forgotten where it was.
To my math class. Yeah, it was my math class. That's my last period. That class though, man, I had trouble trying to find it, bro. I went like in circles 3 times trying to find that thing, man.
Really?
Yeah, but in fact, it was literally right in the center of the building, man. I'm like, my G, yeah.
You gotta show me what your school looks like because.
Yeah, and I literally passed by the room. I'm blind, bro.
Seriously?
I passed by it like probably 3 or 4 times, man.
Dang.
Well, I mean, because the building, it's huge. It's like twice the size of my middle school. So
Yeah, you said it was huge a little while before we started recording. Which is, let me double check that we are recording. Yes, we are.
Yes, we are.
And my middle school, on the other hand, so first of all, I had to actually go to the orientation because I'm in marching band, so we had to go play music for the freshmen and the sophomores. And the only reason we had sophomores because online stuff, they don't know where the school is. I don't know what's around in the school and stuff,
Yeah.
So we went around and did that stuff, and then a few days later on Monday, which is today, this is the day that we're recording this. I don't know if it's going to get uploaded today. Probably not, though. But
Okay.
I think I might upload this tomorrow. But yeah. So we after we play the music, we go look around school. Like we go into the theater, auditorium, same thing, and like the teachers like give the lecture and stuff.
Yeah.
And then we go walk around to all our classes. Like it's supposed to be like a simulation of like the A day and then the B day.
Wait. Hold. Describe as a simulation. Describe that.
Okay, so we'll open up Student View on our phones or something, so we know because it tells you where your class, what room your class is in. Yeah. So we'll do that, and then we will just go to so an A day for me is first period, fifth period, and seventh period. So I'll go to first period. We'll just sit there for 5 minutes. The teachers will kind of describe how the class will be when school starts, and then we'll just
Yeah.
go to fifth period. They'll describe it again. Seventh period, they'll do it again, and then we go to our B day classes. So that would be
Okay.
second period, fourth period, and eighth period. I don't think there's a sixth period. Yeah, there isn't. And it'll be the same thing. And then after that, we just leave and go home. And
All
then
right.
on a day like today was an A day, so it was basically just we go to our classes, and the classes are 90 minutes. I'm pretty
Mm-hmm.
sure around. So we just had to sit down and survive because it's not like they actually started giving us work instantly, you know.
Yeah, yeah. So basically, it's like a simulation of like, you have this on that day, that on that
Yeah,
day.
it's basically a simulation on how a normal school day, is supposed to go.
All right, that's lit. And
It actually helped a
for me,
lot when we finally actually started school. But continue what you were about to say.
yeah. So for me, it was kind of like the same thing too, but like we were more into like starting to like open up on the computers and stuff.
Mhm.
You know, like we got our computers like the second we got in the building, and then I actually forgot my password, and I had to reset it and do the whole shebang again.
I'm pretty sure we're supposed to reset the passwords actually, because I had
For
gotten
real.
my I had gotten I had gotten my computer a few weeks early because marching band, and we were able to grab the computers before normal people. And
Mm.
I literally got two emails that told me to reset the password. Like it told me you are required to change your password.
Oh
So I
well,
went
for
and did that.
me, yeah, for me in my county, like it's fine. Like you can keep your old password, cause like the county they give you the password.
Oh, they do.
You know,
You don't get
yeah,
to choose your own.
yeah, you can't choose your own apparently, which is sad.
Yeah, it's
So,
easy to
but I
remember
mean,
when you get your own.
yeah, it's really easy to remember. But at least luckily, um, I was able to, this year I was able to make my own password.
Yeah,
So yeah, because I forgot,
yeah, that's nice.
aka I intentionally forgot it. Like I genuinely did that password.
Nice.
So got the password reset, and now that's basically my username, password, and that's the whole shebang.
Yeah,
So
I didn't even really use the computer today. Like I apparently like I had not turned on the computer. I turned it on once after I got it,
mm-hmm.
but I turned it off and just kept it off. But when I went to school today, it was completely dead. So I just ended up using my phone
Oh,
for
for real.
school stuff. And we didn't even really use that we didn't have that much like online stuff to do. It was usually just sitting down and talking to teachers.
Mm.
So it wasn't even that much. It was completely
Yeah, me
fine.
too. Me too. Yeah. I mean, honestly, what's your opinion on like online school?
Originally, it was good, but
Uh
after
huh.
a while, it started getting really annoying and kind of
It
stressful.
started getting annoying. Like, bro, I remember one of my teachers. I remember like it was my last period teacher. Yeah, it was an elective. It was like art, I think. Yeah, it says the teacher when we first started our first semester, very first day of school, she did not even start the damn class for like a whole month, and I'm like, what the fuck is going on with this teacher,
Really?
bro? Yeah,
Was the teacher just slacking and never like logged in and opened up the class for you guys?
yeah, like she never she never even opened the class, you know. So
Seriously.
that's why, yeah, so that's why I hated doing uh that's why I just hated doing that class. So I just stopped logging into that class.
Mhm.
Fast forward to the second semester, or near the end of the second, near the end of the first semester. Um,
Yeah.
it turns out, that I'm getting emails like saying, "Hey, yo, your child didn't come to class, to your virtual, class today. Hey, yo, like every day, I'll just keep on getting bombarded. I'm like, what the fuck is going on,
Did you
bitch?
ever
What
get in
the fuck?
trouble for that, or did
No,
your
like
parents
my
not see
parents
it?
knew, like, this is like, like a glitch or something. No, it turns out it was my teacher, that, art teacher, that never even started a class, man.
So did the teacher just? So the teacher just completely just never started classes.
Yeah, and I'm like, bro, like, And I don't know why the
Did
school
they
let
quit
her.
or something? And like and the school never notified you guys that like you guys were getting a different teacher or something like
I
that?
don't know. I don't know, but like the teacher is still there, and like
Weird.
I, I don't know how to explain it, but like first of all, the county should have fired her, my G.
A what?
Like the school, no, like yeah, the school should have fired her.
Oh yeah,
First,
totally. Like you're not
you know,
coming in and logging into your classes to teach the students, then like you shouldn't be a teacher.
yeah, I'm like, boy, you better do this now. Like, open up the class so
I mean,
other
being a
people can
teacher is a
join.
horrible job in the first place. It's not like they get paid well, but like yeah, they completely should have just like gotten rid of her. Like that's just
Mm-hmm.
a waste of money that they're wasting on some teacher who isn't even teaching the students.
Yeah, she's literally getting the money and she ain't even working, bro.
Yeah,
Like, which is not cool. You know what I'm saying?
yeah, that's really weird.
Hey, at least it was like the end of semester. And like, bro, the best, like the worst part is though, like once I logged into the first ever class, which was like in December or like January, something like that. So like I was like halfway through the school year.
Yeah,
Dude, once I logged in, like, bro, she gave me an F and she said, you have to do like all these 100 assignments that you've missed. You
are
have
you
to do
serious?
all that. Yeah. And I'm like, bitch, the semester's gonna end like tomorrow. No, I ain't doing that. Like, no, I ain't doing all that. And I'm like, and she's like, okay, if you don't want to do it, you don't gotta do it.
That's
I
fucking
can just
stupid.
notify your parents that you're getting an F.
What even was this class?
It was art.
Art?
Yeah.
Of course, it doesn't
Or like,
matter in the first place. It's fucking art. No one cares about art.
well, not like art, but it was language arts. Yeah, that. Like
Oh,
English and
language arts.
yeah, like that. Like basically like kind of like reading comprehension, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Kind of like that. In fact, I didn't even choose the elective in the first place. So,
you didn't.
you know. hmm
Or what electives did you choose this year?
This year, I chose art this time, because like
Yeah,
I'm pretty
because
good at
you're getting
drawing.
into drawing.
hmm But like once I drew Venom, yeah, I drew Venom actually. Here, let me show
Yeah,
the.
I'll put a pop up of the image when I edit this.
hmm
But yeah, that looks pretty good, and you spent so much time on it.
Yeah.
But you should totally
Anyway,
start getting into like professional. Well,
yeah,
not
this is.
professional, but like start drawing a lot more often.
Mhm.
Getting better at
Yeah,
drawing
guys.
because
So
you're
like
pretty good at it.
this is basically what I drew. The Venom uh from the movie. Because one reason is because the reason why I drew it is because like the movie like there's a new movie coming out soon.
Mhm.
It's gonna be like called Let There Be Carnage. Yeah, it's gonna be Carnage versus Venom. You know. So like yeah, it's gonna be all of that. Speaking of which, you wanna start talking about like Venom and stuff, or like wanna
Honestly,
move on
I
to
have not even seen any trailers for that.
for real?
Yeah,
You can check out the trailers now.
like I'm not gonna watch it right now, but like I'll be sure to check it out after once we finish because the first movie was pretty good. I think I'm not. Well, yeah, yeah. I'm pretty sure it was really. I'm pretty sure it was good. So
Yeah,
the second movie should
yeah,
be good.
yeah.
What did you think about the movie? Because I don't really remember much of the story.
All I remember, like when I watched the Venom movie, all I remember is Eddie like getting stabbed in the back by Riot,
I don't
and then
remember
I
that part.
see, yeah, and then it's another scene where Eddie goes into
A
like a
restaurant.
restaurant.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
and literally eats the odd lobster alive and stuff, and like gets in like the water tank.
yeah, that part. That part was like the best part, man. He goes in the water and like, oh yeah, this is the best feeling in the world, man. Eats the live lobster.
Because I remember, wasn't there this thing where the symbiote Venom thing had to? It made him eat a lot, right?
Like Venom, he's a symbiote.
Mhm.
So, you know, speaking of which, he's like Venom is basically like the first ever like symbiote to ever exist.
Yeah,
So basically, he's like the first ever symbiote to ever exist. Basically, he should be crowned as like the
like the
symbiote.
king symbiote or something.
Yeah, he's like the king basically of everybody, you know.
Yeah,
Like you have like Riot, you have Carnage, you have and speaking of which, he is like the weakest symbiote
he
on
is the weakest, even though he's like the main
fucking hell.
character one, the main one,
Yeah, he's the weakest symbiote, but like he's smart though.
the smartest one.
Yeah, he's like the smartest one, but the
Because
weakest
doesn't
one.
Carnage get a serial killer? Like, doesn't he like possess a serial killer?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, Carnage possesses a serial killer and shit. So like, I mean, obviously Carnage, he's he's gonna be killing them in like in cold blood. He's gonna be killing random people in cold blood, my G.
Yeah,
So
and the
that's
movie
kind
was just really fun. Like, even if I rewatch it and I don't like the story or something, like at least it's a fun movie to watch. Like, it's really
of,
fun to watch.
yeah, and like I think it's gonna come in theaters and like uh next week and next month, something like that. You
Uh,
know,
yeah,
so I don't know when, but
it's gonna be released on October 5th.
October 5th. Yeah, yeah. So it's gonna be released on October 5th. Speaking of October, Battlefield 2042 is coming out on October 20.
Oh yeah, I'm
Exactly.
totally gonna get Battlefield 2042.
Mm-hmm. Really?
Yeah, I'm kind of worried about the hype because the more hype the game gets, the worse it usually ends up being. Like we all know, the massive disappointment Cyberpunk 2077 was.
Yeah, that was because when. All right, let's start talking about Battlefield. All right,
Yeah.
here's the thing: Battlefield. All right, let's talk about the Battlefield games. All right, the Battlefield games, they
Okay,
all get.
before just saying, I have only played two Battlefield games in my life,
Yeah, I
and
played
I
almost.
never got that far into Battlefield 4 because I
Yeah,
only played the campaign.
I played almost all of them except for like four of them.
Yeah, you haven't played
So
like the OG one, right? Like the very first
yeah,
game.
yeah, the very OG one, 1942, I
Mhm.
think. You know,
Yeah,
but I mean, if I ever get my hands on the OG one, that I'll play it. You
like
know.
I've seen gameplay of like a few of the Battlefield games, but I
Mm-hmm.
don't have that much like. And to be honest, I don't really like the newer Battlefield that like I remember I
Yeah.
got for PlayStation Plus for free. Which one was
Mm-hmm.
that again?
Yeah, Battlefield 5. It's 1940. Yeah, 1940. It's World War II era.
Yeah,
You know.
like I don't have a big problem with like the gameplay. Actually, my main problem is the gameplay. Actually, I don't really like the giant. Like the giant openness is cool and all, but like it's just not
Mhm.
my type of game.
Yeah, I kind of stopped playing it because, like, I mean, because I was into the plane. Like, literally, if I'm only gonna play Battlefield, I'm only gonna be there for just the planes, basically.
Yeah,
Like that's all. The
like the
planes,
wait
maybe.
time and then the lack of players, and then when you finally load in and you instantly get killed, it's all way too annoying. I can't deal with it.
No, here's the thing though. No, it's not you get instantly killed. It's basically like you get. All right, like the game. If you spawn on a team member, you're most likely going to die. But like if you spawn on your home base, that's your home base. Like no, there's no going to be any enemies unless somebody somebody gets over there and like manages to sneak behind enemy lines and reach over towards your base.
And another thing with that game, no one can fucking work together. And the whole point of the game is kind of to like work together to like beat the enemy team. But
Yeah,
since nobody
that
works
is.
together, everyone just guns for more kills, and then no side like goes and gets points. So the games always last so long because first of all, the games last really long in general. But second, it's like no one's really gaining points, and maybe one team will be slacking off, and the other team will be like overtaking.
Well, that's what makes them fun though. Like if it's really long though, like imagine this though, like dude, there's like so many things going on in like Battlefield 5, bro. Like cinematics, like you can literally be in like a cinematic, in the game. Like when the game literally turns into a freaking movie from like
Honestly,
your
that's one of the
like
graphics are very good.
yeah, you got it hands down though. Give it to them.
The
All right,
graphics are very good.
graphics are very good. It is actually better than Call of Duty World War II.
It
In my
is.
opinion. In World War II, in my opinion, it's way better. Um, like
Well,
you
COD
can
World War
actually,
II was the worst.
Yeah, no, here's the thing. Everybody was hyped for it, and I don't know. Once it came out, everybody like loved it. But over time, though, it died. Like there's no more of it. Like you don't see any more like live streams on Twitch or YouTube or anything like that. Like if I'm gonna play a Call of Duty game, I'm most likely gonna be there for the campaign, and then next maybe I'll do the multiplayer, see how it is, and I'll play
I
it,
don't
see
even
if
play
I
Call of Duty games. I don't even actually. I don't even play Call of Duty. Like I don't play. I deleted Modern Warfare, and I haven't even opened Cold War in multiple months. And of course, the company absolute is the absolute worst. Like I
yeah.
don't support
We'll
the
get to the
company.
company. Actually, yeah, I want to talk about the company next. We'll talk about Activision
Like
next.
it's kind of blown. Well, it hasn't blown over, but like
Yeah,
it's
we'll talk
still
about the company. Yeah, we'll talk about the company next. Yeah,
because before you say that, I don't think either of us have enough knowledge to be able to correctly address the topic.
mm-hmm.
Because I only watched a few Mudahar videos, like the Mudahar video that he made a while back, and then like a few podcasts talking about it.
Really?
Yeah. How much have you like learned about it? Like, who have you watched, and what have you seen to learn about it?
Mm, yeah. So basically, I played Warzone. You saw me. I was pretty good. I had a full maxed out loadout. I was goated, But then there's nothing else to do. Like I
Mm-hmm.
got everything that I needed in the game. There's nothing else to do now. I'm like, what's next?
Right.
What's next? I got this to do. I got, a couple of daily challenges that I can do, but like those are boring now.
After that, the only good thing that would really be a challenge for you is just doing battle royale.
You're doing battle royale,
And not even
plunger.
that, because you would eventually just get your kit and back
Mm-hmm.
house.
Yeah, like plunger was pretty fun. I remember when we all used to play together. Remember Travis, man?
Oh yeah. Do
Yeah,
you still
we
talk
used
to him? I've not heard about him in a long time.
no, he has not played on the PlayStation for like months now, almost a year now, man. He went silent. I wonder what happened.
I hope he's
Hopefully
okay.
nothing. Yeah, I hope he's okay. Anyways, let's get to Activision.
Oh my
You
god.
know,
Worst fucking company. Goddamn.
yeah, for fuck's sakes.
Every
So
AAA company is horrible, but like Activision
they're
takes the
worse.
cake.
You know. So, number one priority is that they treat their workers like shit.
Yes.
They treat their workers like shit. They don't give a crap about they don't give a crap about their salary, their wage and shit. They're like, you do this, you do that. I'm gonna overwork the shit out of you. It's just, bro, like, relax on the workers. Like, these guys
Because
have
wasn't the
families.
biggest thing that they were overworked and all the sexual harassment claims?
Yeah, like that one lady left.
And the lady that killed herself.
Uh-huh. She was like, bro, I don't want to talk about that lady too, because like, YouTube algorithms.
Mm-hmm.
So, but like,
And I also just don't know any information about it.
Mm-hmm.
Like,
so,
I don't.
yeah.
Like, didn't she kill herself on like a community trip or something?
What?
Oh, hold up. Didn't she kill herself on like, wasn't there a business trip or something, and then she had done it?
Oh, she went on a business trip?
Yeah, I think they had been on a business trip or something about it.
Mm.
And it was because of all the sexual harassment or something. I'm really not educated enough on the topic to talk about it. We should probably talk about something else.
Mm-hmm. How about, like, you know what's going on in Afghanistan right now, actually?
No, I don't. I keep getting like, you know how there's like the news like on your phone, like how the news pops up.
Yeah. The news.
That's
thing.
the only thing I really know about it. Like apparently the Taliban took over Afghanistan and they're like occupying the government. So that's all I know.
The Taliban, they took over Afghanistan, and then it's like the United States, they're like evacuating all of their troops out of Afghanistan.
How does that even happen in the first place? Like, what even happens?
No. Like, bro, first of all, it's the United States' fault for letting the Taliban grow. Okay.
Really?
Mm-hmm. They definitely grew, bro. like they started off in like 19 something 6 or something, like something 1970,
Hmm.
1970 to 19, 90, something like that,
Yeah.
after like the Soviet Union when they invaded Afghanistan, that's basically when all the bull crap started with, Afghanistan, literally, like, dude, like the U.S. let them grow to be fucking huge, man, and that was gonna be a pain trying to exterminate them. Like Obama. All right, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, he's the
Obama.
guy that exterminated. Yeah, Obama. Yeah, I'm serious. Putin,
Yeah.
Obama. Yeah, Vladimir Putin, Obama, some other president, and yeah, like a French president. That guy,
Hmm. I actually don't
They,
really know. I am not educated enough to talk about this either, but
I
you're
can
you
talk.
seem to be much more notified and like well known
Hmm.
about this, so I'm gonna let
Yeah,
you
I'm pretty sure.
rant
Yeah, I think
about it.
somewhere like they all like exterminated ISIS, because one reason is because
Yeah, you don't hear
uh
anything about ISIS anymore.
yeah, we haven't heard, yeah, because I mean they're dead,
Hmm.
like they've been exterminated,
Like
like,
completely, like
yeah, I'm
the whole
pretty sure
thing
like
is.
they're gone, they got wiped from the face of the earth, man.
Well,
So
that's
like
good,
Obama
right?
literally, like, I think Obama was just there for the oil, to be
Honestly, that's
honest.
the isn't like the whole reason that they were in the Middle East in general after like
Yeah, so
is
that's why he
because
wants.
money profit off of like
Uh-huh.
war
Like
and
another reason
oil and
is
stuff
because
like that, right?
Vladimir Putin, he was pissed at ISIS because I'm pretty sure like ISIS shot down like a passenger plane, like
Hmm.
a Russian passenger plane, like
Oh, I think I did hear about that a while ago.
a commercial aircraft. It got shot down over like southern Russia or something, or like I think, no, it was passing by, you know it was passing by, I forgot where. Yeah, it was passing by like where ISIS mainly at. You know what I'm saying?
Hmm. Weren't they middle in the Middle East though?
Yeah, they in the Middle East, and that plane was going somewhere. I forgot where.
Hmm.
Apparently they shot it down, and Putin, he was pissed. You do not want to see Putin pissed, man.
Okay.
Like, maybe like the best president that you will ever see, to be honest. But like once he's pissed, bro, he's like, I'm gonna give them the slab, hard bump, hard bash, jump, and I'm gonna send them 6 feet under, and they gonna I'm gonna turn them from ISIS to little ISIS, basically.
Okay.
And so basically, all he did was like he took his navy to like the Middle East. He bombarded literally the shit out of all the ISIS territory cities.
Hmm.
He
Didn't ISIS
bombarded.
just occupy a ton of the cities?
Yeah, they did occupy like a bunch of
Because all
cities.
weren't all the cities already like destroyed pretty much?
By ISIS,
Hmm.
especially the city. I'm Middle Eastern. ISIS, I'm pretty sure, they since the Libyan military, they're like, hell no, we ain't gonna let these motherfuckers pass through and get into our goddamn capital. If they get
Yeah.
through, they're gonna have to get a fight. And the Libyans did kick their asses a little bit.
Mhm.
So you know, and so the Libyans kind of kicked their asses a little bit,
Yeah. Yeah.
and the Russians, they bombarded the cities, compounds, uh, coal caves, caverns, that stuff. I think they did do small like land invasions too. You
I've
know,
never heard about this.
I'm pretty sure. I don't think they did land invasions. I don't know because I think it was just mainly the United States. Because here's the thing: like they want the Russians were careful about the bombing raids and shit. Because
Mhm.
like they didn't want to accidentally kill American soldiers. You know,
Oh yeah, that would be the problem if they had done
so
that.
yeah, so they had a bunch of bombers in the air, basically supporting the Americans and stuff
Yeah.
from the air and stuff. So like the Americans got to cut lucky there, and then it's basically all of them, all the countries that were involved. Yeah, it was like France too. Also, they also exterminated ISIS out of the earth, and now I think they got exterminated like 4 years ago. Like they got wiped out 4 years ago. I'm pretty sure. So it's pretty
Uh-huh.
old. But now,
That's probably why I don't know anything about it. So.
now, like you know, like 4 years later, like welcome to 2021, the Afghanistan's freaking capital gets taken away by terrorists supported by Al
Hasn't the
Qaeda.
isn't it like
You
the
know,
Taliban though, or something?
mhm. And you know what? You know what? The president is such a fucking coward. You know
Really?
why?
Why?
He fled the city before they can. He fled. He literally got the hell out of Afghanistan. I don't know where he went, but he got the hell out of Afghanistan. The president of Afghanistan, like he got the hell out, bro. And that's basically how they were able to get the city with ease. You know,
Really?
they just they marched. Taliban marched in. You know, and they're like, "Yo, what's up, bro? We're gonna take your city. We're gonna take the capital."
They just took it that easily,
Yeah, they
like
took it that easily, and
like
like,
they just completely easily took over Afghanistan.
mm-hmm. And like they
Jeez.
control 90% of the country now, bro. You know,
Seriously?
yeah, 90% of the country. That's basically the entirety of the country. You know,
Damn.
so either one. All right. So here's the thing. Right now we're trying to keep things low key. All right, with the Taliban. Okay,
Hmm.
like a couple days ago, there was supposed to be a big ass fight. We were supposed to fight them and like go to war with them
Yeah.
and try to liberate the people. But apparently, yes. So fortunately, the um, commanding officer or whatever it was, the lieutenant, whatever it was, came over to the leader of the Taliban or something, like the squad that he was going to be leading, or
Hmm.
like the team that was of Taliban that he was going to be leading, you know. And he said, "All right, how about this? Instead of bloodshed and war and gunfighting, innocent lives being lost, how about we call a truce?" And they're like, "Okay, we'll do a truce."
Okay.
So now that they've done a truce, we're just waiting. What's next? And you want to know what happened to like the Afghans, civilians too? You know what they did? They were fleeing this like the country, man. They got the hell out of the country. Like you should have seen Dulles Airport, 4 or 5 days ago, bro. Dulles International Airport. It was packed with Afghans. Like the whole entire like airport was just like packed with Afghanistans, bro.
Really?
And and like it was a C5 Galaxy aircraft that it's a military plane, a U.S. military plane that picked up all the um, you know Afghans.
Like, what's the whole
And
reason like this is happening in the first place? I don't even know.
because the Taliban, they took over the city, like they took off the
No, what's
capital,
the whole
man.
reason why they're like doing this like in the first place?
They're trying to like evacuate, and then I think Joe Biden is gonna send like I think Joe Biden is going to be sending like 6,000 troops to Afghanistan.
Hmm.
I don't know what's gonna go on, but like if it's gonna be a war, then it's most likely gonna be a war. So you know, and if you saw Kabul, the airport in Kabul, that's the capital name. There, the C5 Galaxy, the plane, it was getting ready to like depart and stuff.
Yeah.
And once it was gonna get ready to depart, the plane had literally 800 people. All right, 800 people on the plane,
Yep.
which is actually like the literally the max limit. Like the record has been broken for the most amount of like civilians inside of a plane since the Berlin Wall. Like bro, damn. And now that that happened, uh, I don't know, if you saw the runway, like there was many other Afghans that were trying to get in the plane, but like it was, like it was full. Like either one, if you guys want to get on the plane, you can crash the plane by weighing it down by your old fat asses, or two, um, number two is like, you can wait, and we'll pick you up soon. Speaking of which, they were clinging onto the landing gears. Like
Seriously?
begging. Yeah, they were clinging onto the landing gears, begging to be let inside of the plane. some dudes, some people, they were actually able to hold on to the landing gears while the plane took off. The plane took off. It was at least 1,000 feet in the sky, and then there was two people that managed to literally hold on the plane, bro,
Jeez.
while it was going like 300 knots, my cheek. Literally, it was going that fast. Basically half a Mach, man.
I'm guessing they probably fell off eventually, though,
They fell off, and you know
right?
where
Of
they landed?
course.
You know where they landed?
Where?
They hit the rooftops of buildings.
Yeah.
I'm like, bro, god damn, man. Uh, sometimes I just don't get people. Sometimes
Yeah.
I just don't get people. Like, just wait, you know. Like, there's also other like countries that you can flee to, like over. You can flee to Iran. You can go to India. You can go to Pakistan. You can go to China. You can go to Russia.
I don't think you would want to go
Russia.
there.
You know, you can go there, my G. You can go to Nepal. You can go, you can go to like Myanmar, Vietnam. You can go, Cambodia. You can go to Thailand. You can go like anywhere but the United States, man. You can go anywhere you want, man.
Well, it is the home of the free, land of the brave.
Home of the free. I'm
Is the
proud.
U.S. even going to do anything about this, or are they just finally going to keep their
All
nose
I
out
know
of
is
Middle
that
Eastern business?
all I know is that there's a bunch of Afghan refugees that like try to push into the United States and like seek refuge here, but like the United States is like, whoa, 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 buddy, hold on,
Yeah, they can't
wait,
accept so much people in.
yeah,
That's just
it's
like not going to work.
yeah, we ain't gonna accept you in just like that. It's like, hey, yeah, welcome to the United States. We got to run your passports. You got to be a citizen here, all right? We got to run checks here, and during that process,
And
it's a
I'm pretty sure
process
there's
of
a max limit of how many people could come to America.
mm-hmm, mm-hmm. And I'm certain some people will get kicked out of the country. They're gonna get
Yeah,
deported.
they'll just send them back.
They're just gonna send them back, which it sucks. It
Yeah.
really sucks. Anyways, wow, I'm tired.
Yeah, there's a whole bunch of stuff going on
Yeah,
there.
a couple months ago, I think, or last year, didn't Joe Biden like 360 no scope the shit out of Baghdad in Iraq?
I think so. I did hear something about how he like dropped like a Call of Duty kill streak on some place.
Yeah, like somewhere in the
Like
Middle
he
East,
dropped a cluster.
random.
He grinded up for some kills and dropped a cluster strike on someone's head.
Yeah, and then like Iran is literally chanting "Death to America" every single day, my man.
Oh yeah, it was Iran, wasn't it?
I think it was Iran, yeah. But no. Iran has a very strong military. So like if we bombed like an airport at their city, like they wouldn't want to go to war with us. So
No
it
one's
had to
gonna
be
want to go
Iraq.
to war with America.
Yeah.
You realize no one would. No, I'm pretty sure no country
Okay.
would do
All
that.
right. All right. Let me tell you something. All right.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure. Yeah, Russia has more tanks than us and more nukes than us. Do you realize that?
Well, I don't really know that much about the military.
Yeah,
Like
and
that's kind of
China.
something that like you're more into than I am.
Yeah, and China has a bigger navy, like a naval fleet. But here's the thing: it's not as strong as the United States because we have like aircraft carriers, much. We have 11 aircraft carriers right now. All right, they only have one, and then it's the Russian aircraft carrier. It doesn't deserve to be called an aircraft carrier because it's so fucking poorly made. It's literally like it's horrible, man. You know.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Oh, by the way,
Oh.
we're reaching 40 minutes, so we might want to cut this soon.
Yep. So if you guys wanna, you know,
That's a
I
pretty
really wanna.
abrupt ending, though. What you got? Any other short topics that might not take too long?
Um, Uh,
Uh, oh, are you still doing band?
no, actually, I'm moving on to strings, cause yeah. All right, let's talk about that. So my band, I already like mastered the shit of my clarinet.
Yeah, because you played clarinet.
I don't play it anymore really, cause
You
now
should
I'm
still
trying to.
practice it so you don't lose all your skills. It's a good instrument to know how to use.
Mm-hmm. So now I'm trying to learn how to use the guitar.
Mhm.
I got like a bunch of picks, like guitar picks. So
Are you gonna self teach or get a
uh,
private instructor?
I'm gonna do self teach, and I'm gonna go to school too, because they
Oh,
have
they
strings.
offer lessons in school.
Yeah, yeah, they have to offer lessons in school.
Mhm.
So like, there's also strings there too.
Yeah.
And I'm probably gonna switch out my art elective with strings because you can only have like one elective. Yeah, you can only have two electives. One of them was already picked for you, which is like PE, which is PE is pretty fun, by the way.
Can you? Apparently, you were able to do like PE during the summer, and then you would have been able to do two PEs.
Wait, for what? Really?
Yeah, that's what my girlfriend did.
For real?
Yeah,
Damn.
so you could just like
Oh, so you don't gotta do PE. You
yeah,
don't gotta
so
do
you just don't
PE.
have to go to PE.
I know, like in 10th grade, like you don't have to do PE though. It's
Hmm.
not required anymore. You know.
Yeah, I would never be. I would never do choir. That sounds awful,
No.
to be honest. I can't even sing.
Yeah. Uh huh. Yeah, but I'm pretty sure like doing PE in 10th grade now. So you're in 10th grade now. I don't think it's like required for you to do it anymore.
Well, I still have. I'm doing the They do first quarter is like driver's ed. Second quarter is
Driver's ed. You're gonna learn how to drive. Oh yeah, I forgot.
yeah. You kind of have to take a class as well. It's kind of required to be able to drive.
Oh,
And
cause
then
like,
second quarter is health, so FLE. And
uh-huh.
then last two quarters is PE.
Okay.
And then my selected electives are cybersecurity and
Oh, really?
marching band. Yeah,
Nice. Nice. Okay.
I don't know if
Uh-huh.
it's one of those electives that lasts like one semester. I mean, what one quarter? Because you know how sometimes electives only last for like one quarter or two quarters, and then you have to choose another one.
Mm-hmm.
Because if it does that, I'm gonna switch to digital art because I've been trying to get into digital art for a
Oh
while.
yeah. Now that you're gonna learn how to drive, you can literally come over to my house at any time, at any given moment.
Yeah, but I still need to wait well because I need to have 45 hours in total of driving.
Yeah, you need to have 45 hours of driving experience.
15 of those have to be at nights.
Mm-hmm.
That's how it is in Virginia, at least.
Yeah, and you have to have like a parent or guardian next to you if you're gonna drive.
Yeah.
So yeah, but I mean, I can't wait till I learn how to drive, my J.
Honestly, I'm not actually looking forward to it as much,
For
really. Because
really
yeah, driving will be fun and stuff, but it's gonna be so. I feel like it's gonna be really stressful.
stressful. Well, I
Yeah,
mean, it can be fun.
like yeah, I've driven before. Like obviously that wasn't legal. That was
Yeah,
very much not legal. But it was just like my dad teaching me a little bit how to get the ropes. But it was kind of
my dad.
fun once like the initial stress died out. But it's still like, am I gonna run these people over? I mean, not necessarily run these people over. Of course, I want to run these people
Yeah,
over. They're like
you're
bowling
not gonna
pins.
take it to the damn
Strike, you're
highway.
out.
Yeah, I'm out there, man. Like, I mean, if you're gonna go on you have to go on the highway, and if you're gonna go on the highway, you are most likely gonna be driving a mile an
Yeah.
hour, a mile an hour, and like, bro, like, there's gonna be like some like, bro, like, cars honking at you. They're gonna be like, "What the hell is this man doing? He's underage." And the next, bro, there's gonna be a Karen coming over at you or some shit like that.
Yeah, that would be the worst.
Oh yeah, actually, I've always wanted to meet a Karen. Like I wanted to film her so I can like put it on my Instagram and shit.
Didn't you literally get attacked by a Karen one time because you at the pool or something before?
Uh, yeah, no, I was with my friends,
Hmm.
and she was like, "Excuse me, you cannot be here right now." Okay, and I'm like, I can be here at any time of the day, anytime I want. And it was like nighttime too, so I was like chilling with my friends at nighttime, you know.
Mhm.
Because like my house is literally like 3 feet away from me.
Yeah, because if you're at the pool, like, okay, Elias's neighborhood has a pool in it. Do not tell where your neighborhood is, but
Yeah.
but there's a pool like kind of behind his house, like it's the community pool, so he could just like go there at literally almost any time of the day.
Yeah, you were there before.
Yeah, I went with you once.
Hmm. So yeah, we went to the pool. You know, we had a fun time. You know, and next, you know, I was like, you know what, Jack? Since you have like a little bit of military training, you know, I could like scare her off. You know, and be like, get the fuck out of here. And that's basically what I just did.
Nah, okay.
Because you know, obviously, Jack, aka if you guys don't know who Jack is, he's my dog. He's a German Shepherd. Born in Germany, raised in Germany, East Germany to be exact, and he's a pure German Shepherd.
Even though he's
So
literally just a big baby.
he is a big baby. But like when it comes to like serious situations, he's like, "What the fuck is going on?" I'm like, "Get your ass up." He's big, like he's huge, like massive. Like I
He's
literally,
really
I mean,
big. I thought he would be smaller, but when I finally met him, he was less larger than I thought.
he's like the beast. You know,
The beast unleashed.
the beast, the beast,
The
something like that.
beast.
Yeah. So I guess we're gonna end off the podcast here now.
Yeah, we're at 46 minutes. Well,
Minutes.
do you want to link any of your like socials, like your YouTube channel or like your Instagram or something?
Yeah, I can link my socials and stuff at my channel soon.
Yeah, so just tell them where it is.
Yeah, so everybody, yeah, basically my you guys can just subscribe to me by going to my channel,
Elias
going
Sherif.
to yeah, Elias Sherif.
It'll be in
That
the description as well.
yeah, it'll be in the description. Also check out NiLiiX. He's basically my editor as well. So be sure to subscribe to him. Link will be in the description. And yeah, anything I gotta say now?
Um, yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed if you got this far, and I'll see you in the next one. Later.
Peace.